Hello everyone, welcome back. We all already finished up with second chapter like utility, third chapter demand analysis, elasticity of demand, and fourth one that is supply analysis. Now from today we will learn fifth chapter forms of market. What are the different markets that we will study in this chapter? So in this first lecture you should know what is market. A market is a place where buyer and seller meet each other. I repeat, what is market? Market is a place where buyer and seller meet each other. Okay? So, if you go to see in a market, buyers and seller meeting each other, buying and selling goods. Okay? So, market is a place where buyers and seller meet each other to exchange their goods for a price. So, in a market, there has to be buyer and seller. There has to be close contact between buyer and seller, and they should have knowledge about market conditions, product, and there should be product exchange for a price. So, these are the essential of the market. इफ एग्जाम में 2 मार्क्स का क्वेश्चन आता है अबाउट मार्केट देन राइट डेफिनेशन एंड एसेंशियल अबाउट द मार्केट. What are the essential? Number one, buyers and sellers. A product to be bought and sold. Price of a product. Close contact between buyers and seller. And knowledge about market. So see the definition. Definition by Augustine Cournot. Economists understand the term market, not a particular marketplace in which things are bought and sold, but the whole of any region in which buyer and seller in such a close contact with each other that the price of same goods tend to equality easily and quickly. Now, if you go to see the market, they are divided as per their category. Okay, first if you goes to see the market on the basis of area. Okay, so we have local market, we have national market, and we have international market. I repeat, local market, national market, and international market. Now what is local market? It is a market where buying and selling is restricted to only a local area. Buying and selling restricted to only a local area. Okay, that means you are selling your goods only to your particular area, like Vasai area, to Vasai market, or you can say that Nalasopara area, okay, Virar area. Okay, so what is local market? It is a market where buying and selling is restricted only to local area. Got it? Second one is national market. Now, national market means buying and selling is within the country. Okay, within the country. Okay, suppose buying and selling between Maharashtra and Goa. Okay, so it is what within the boundaries of our nation or within the boundary of our country. That is called national market. National market means buying and selling within the country के बाहर नहीं. Okay, third one we have is international market. Here buying and selling between two or more countries. Okay, let's see India and China, India and USA. Okay, they are exchanging goods to each other, so it is called international market. Clear? So on the basis of area market classified as local market, national market, and international market. Next classification market on the basis of its time. First one we have is very short period. In a very short period, supply is limited. Definitely. In the very short period, how can you bring goods to the market? Okay, so supply is limited and price is decided according to the demand. Okay, so here we can take example of weekly market. Okay, weekly market में जो होता है that is for very short period. Okay, and short period है इसीलिए supply क्या रहेगा, थोड़ा सा ही limited ही रहेगा, ज़्यादा नहीं रहेगा. Okay, next one is short period. In a short period, there can be some changes in the factors of production, that too only in the labor. So there can be slight change in a supply. फैक्टर्स ऑफ प्रोडक्शन में चेंज हो सकता है, जैसे कि लेबर में मैंने बोला, तो अगर उसमें चेंजेस हुए तो स्लाइटली सप्लाई में भी चेंजेस हो सकता है. ओके, देन वी हैव इज लॉन्ग पीरियड मार्केट. In the long period, all the factors of productions are variable. Long period, no? So supply can definitely change, and this is up to for 5 years. Long period market is for 5 years, and here, okay, factors of production are variable, so supply definitely going to change. And last one we have here is long period market. Again here, all the factors of production are variable. Okay, and this is for more than 5 year. Okay, ये जो market है that is for more than 5 year, and because of it is a long period. Okay, here also again factors of production are variable और उनके वजह से supply भी क्या होता है, change होता है. So now if I ask you types of market, okay, on the basis of time period, okay, your answer is very short period, short period, long period, and very long period. Okay, now on the basis of competition, so we have perfect competition, then we have imperfect competition. Okay, and under imperfect competition we have monopoly, monopolistic, and oligopoly. So if I ask you classification market on the basis of competition, so it is like perfect competition, imperfect competition. Under imperfect competition, further classified into monopoly market, okay, monopolistic market, and oligopoly. There are other three. Okay, so entire chapter is now on the basis of entire chapter is on the basis of market, that is classification of market on the basis of classification. Okay, on the basis of competition. So you have features, types, etc. Okay, very simple chapter but very important to understand. Now the first concept what I will take right now is about perfect competition. What do you mean by a perfect competition? But before we start with a perfect competition, you should know that this type of market is just an imaginary market. Okay, just an imaginary concept. Okay, now what do you mean by perfect competition? It is a competition in which there are large number of buyers, there are large number of sellers, and they are selling homogeneous product. I repeat, there are large number of buyers, large number of seller, and they are all selling homogeneous product. Is that clear? Meaning, okay, see here, John Robinson says perfect competition prevails when the demand for output of each producer is perfectly elastic. Okay, when demand for product is perfectly elastic. Why elastic? Because there are many buyers and many sellers. Okay, and they are selling homogeneous product. Fine, so because of that there will be elastic demand. It is an ideal and imaginary concept. Perfect competition exists when there are large number of buyers and sellers selling a homogeneous goods at a fixed price. There are no barriers to entry, and both the buyers and sellers have perfect knowledge of market condition. Okay, here in this kind of market, it is a imaginary concept. There are large number of buyers, large number of sellers too. They are selling homogeneous product. Homogeneous means same product. Then there are no entry barriers. Anyone can enter the market, anyone can exit from the markets. And here both buyers and sellers are having complete knowledge about market. ऐसा बोला है. Okay. Now we will start with features of, okay, of perfect competition market. But before that, it is just an imaginary concept. Keep in the mind, this market does not exist. Why it is does not exist, we'll study later on. Let's get started with feature. My first point are on my in my definition only. They are large number of buyers and large number of sellers. Okay, now how will write this in the how you can write the this in a perfect competition market. Okay, see, in the perfect competition market there are large number of buyers and large number of sellers. So anyone, okay, any single buyer cannot influence the price in the market. यहाँ पे बोला है, ये पॉइंट में आप आंसर कैसे लिखोगे? सी देयर आर लार्ज नंबर ऑफ बायर्स एंड लार्ज नंबर ऑफ सेलर. सो एनी सिंगल बायर कैन नॉट इन्फ्लुएंस द प्राइस इन द मार्केट. कोई भी अकेला बायर मार्केट के प्राइस चेंज नहीं कर सकता है. You see, I particular if particular commodity is there which is sold for rupees 10, okay, and one particular buyer comes and say, will you please sell it for me 8 rupees? Now you think, okay, that seller will change at rupees 8? No, because seller knows that it is a perfect competition market and he is a not only buyer, okay, there are so many buyers. तो अगर ये 8 रुपया में मांग रहा है तो मेरा प्राइस फिक्स्ड है 10 रुपीज. अगर ये नहीं खरीद रहा है तो कोई और बायर आके खरीदेगा. सो ही नोज दैट देर आर मेनी बायर्स बिकॉज इट इज व्हाट perfect competition market. Okay, so same way with seller. Any single seller cannot change the price of a particular product. कोई सेलर आके बोलेगा कि ये 10 रुपए का जो प्रोडक्ट है वो मैं 12 रुपए में बेचूंगा, तो ऐसा नहीं हो सकता है. बिकॉज बायर नोज दैट देर आर मेनी सेलर्स. अगर ये बंदा 10 रुपए की चीज़ 12 रुपए में बेच रहा है तो वो लोग क्या करेंगे, दूसरे सेलर के पास जाके क्या करेंगे, वो प्रोडक्ट खरीद लेंगे. सो यहाँ पे कंक्लूजन में आप ये बता सकते हो दैट बायर एंड सेलर बोथ आर प्राइस टेकर. वो अपने प्रोडक्ट की प्राइस चेंज नहीं कर सकते. जो मार्केट ने डिसाइड किए वही उनको फॉलो करनी पड़ती है. सो दिस इज व्हाट बायर्स एंड सेलर बोथ आर price taker in perfect competition market. Clear? Next is homogeneous product. So the product what we have been sold in perfect competitive market is homogeneous. Homogeneous means it is same in respect of size, shape, color, taste, everything. Clear? So whatever product are sold in this market, they are homogeneous, same. Third point is free entry and exit. Here in the perfect competition market, there is free entry and exit. Anybody who wants to enter in the market, he can enter as a seller. Okay, अगर अगर आपको लग रहा है कि ये मार्केट में प्रॉफिट है, ओके, तो आप भी जाकर दुकान खोल सकते हो. ओके, and the moment you feel that there is a loss, so you can exit from the market. Okay, you can shut your shop and leave the market. So this is what free entry and exit. Next one is single price. In perfect competitive market, all the products are sold at the same price and the price is determined according to the demand and supply forces. So whatever price is there, it is uniform. Same price है हर एक product की. कोई भी बंदा अपना प्राइस चेंज नहीं करेगा क्योंकि प्रोडक्ट होमोजीनियस है, देन प्राइस विल बी सेम. Okay, and it is decided by demand and supply forces. Next is perfect knowledge. Here it is assumed that the buyer and the seller is having perfect knowledge about market conditions, the quality of the product and the price of the product, etc. जो भी बायर और सेलर्स है ये मार्केट में, इन लोगों को ऐसा एज्यूम किया है, इन लोगों को मार्केट के बारे में, प्रोडक्ट के बारे में परफेक्ट नॉलेज है. ओके, नेक्स्ट, perfect mobility of factors of production. It is assumed that factors of productions are mobile. Mobile matlab which can move easily. But if you see, land cannot be moved. Okay, so it is only labor and capital. But labor and capital have geographical mobility. So it is assumed that, okay, in perfect competition, all the factors of production are mobile. We can move factors of production from one place to another. Next is no transport cost. In this market, it is assumed that there is no transport cost because they are saying that market and the product, okay, market and the product place, they both are nearby to each other. So there is no transportation cost. सी यहाँ पे क्या बोला है, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कॉस्ट नहीं है क्योंकि मार्केट और जो भी की सेल प्रोडक्ट सेलिंग एरिया है, प्लेस है, वो दोनों क्या है, दे आर नियर टू ईच अदर, दैट इज वाई देयर इज नो ट्रांसपोर्ट कॉस्ट. बट ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता. ओके, बट ये इमेजिनरी कॉन्सेप्ट है इसलिए यहाँ पे ये एज्यूम किया है. 8th point is no government intervention. Okay, it is assumed that in perfect competitive market there is no government intervention. Government does not interfere. Now, no government interference in the economies, it is called as laissez-faire policy. ओके, तो ये इमेजिनरी कॉन्सेप्ट है. तो यहाँ पे ऐसा एज्यूम किया है कि ये जो मार्केट है यहाँ पे गवर्नमेंट का कोई इंटरवेंशन, कोई भी रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन नहीं है, ऐसा एज्यूम किया है. क्लियर? सो दिस इज एंड अप ओवर हियर अबाउट फीचर्स ऑफ परफेक्ट कॉम्पिटिशन. ओके, हम लोगों ने पढ़ा perfect competition. Perfect competition means where there are many buyers and many sellers selling homogeneous same product with same price. Anyone can enter in this market, anyone can exit from this market. Features of perfect competition. Okay, perfect competition is imaginary concept. उसके features क्या है? Large number of buyers, large number of sellers. Second, homogeneous product. All products are identical. Okay, perfect substitute to each other. Then third one is free entry and exit. No barriers to entry. कहीं भी सेलर को लगता होगा अपना प्रोडक्ट मार्केट में लेके जाओ, यस दे कैन सेल इन द मार्केट. उनको लग रहा है कि अपने प्रोडक्ट लॉस में जा रहे हैं, देन दे कैन एग्जिट फ्रॉम द मार्केट. नेक्स्ट इज सिंगल प्राइस. हियर प्राइस ऑफ अ प्रोडक्ट्स आर यूनिफॉर्म, सेम. नेक्स्ट वन, perfect knowledge of the market. Buyers and seller both are having knowledge about price, quality, sources of supply, etc. Next one was perfect mobility of factors of production. Factors of production, land, labor, capital, entrepreneur. ये जो factors of production है उनकी mobility आराम से easily हो सकती है, ऐसे यहाँ पे assume किया है. नेक्स्ट वन, एब्सेंस ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्ट कॉस्ट. ये मार्केट में ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कॉस्ट ही नहीं है ऐसा बोला है, ऐसा एज्यूम किया है बिकॉज मार्केट एंड द प्रोडक्ट प्लेस, ओके, जहाँ पे प्रोडक्ट बनाया जाता है, दे बोथ आर नियर टू ईच अदर, ऐसा एज्यूम किया है. एंड नेक्स्ट इज नो गवर्नमेंट इंटरवेंशन. गवर्नमेंट कोई भी इंटरवेंशन नहीं कर रहा है, ऐसा यहाँ पे एज्यूम किया जाता है. सो दिस आर फीचर्स ऑफ परफेक्ट कॉम्पिटिशन. Okay, I hope you all clear with this concept. Clear? Now in next video we will study how price are decided under perfect competition market. Okay, thank you.